Yankees aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Dave Steen, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So now here is Don Mattingly, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bichette's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Lou Gehrig. Left side, but well foul. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
LeMahieu stands at first with one out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matty, Kevin Biggio is a guy to watch for me. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And stepping in, Bo Bichette. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the one-out single. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
To the plate now, Austin Matthews, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. From the stretch. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. That brings up Mickey Mantle. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Number 7, Mickey Mantle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to short. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1-1. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Kluber, the former Ranger. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
.30 pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall.
The center fielder.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings in George Springer. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
High and deep down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. LeMahieu has a play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 delivery.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Torres leads off second with nobody out. Ball one.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Simeon's there, throws in time, and that's out number one.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
So one gone with the runner at third, and up steps Don Mattingly. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He collected a base hit his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
So two down and a runner at first, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. From the belt, the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
a swing and a ball grounded to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Dwayne Johnson, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Misses, ball two. Three and 0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Simeon at second, Johnson at first with no outs. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. First and second here with nobody out. Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So stepping in is Bo Bichette, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The The 2-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
So he sets him down swinging. Bo Bichette is retired
Now
for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And now it'll kick around in the corner. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Standing in now, Austin Matthews, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The set and the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Jays lead it 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey.
First pitch on its way.
Mantle.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next to the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
1 out, nobody on. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. Right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And he fouls this one off. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Hit hard on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The batter, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And now, Gleyber Torres. A potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's now 5-3.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
The right fielder, Brett
fouled away.
Gardner.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. And he takes strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
Changeup laid off down and around the shins. 3 runs already home here. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 5-3 New York. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Toronto.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Dwayne Johnson.
To the plate now, Dwayne Johnson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Just short, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box now, Cavan Biggio. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over.
He's good.
Johnson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 1-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down 5-3. Don Mattingly will bat next. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
First baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
Whoa, that's down.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. Hit in the air out to left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So here is DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
One-0 count. Here it is. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Now at the plate is Lou Gehrig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And it remains 5-3. Leading off the inning, it'll be Bo Bichette as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Shortstop.
Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
1 out, bases empty, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Austin Matthews. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Trent Thornton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 57.
Stepping in once again is Mickey Mantle. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the AB now. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0. Thornton offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. In now, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing and a high chopper. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 5, the Blue Jays 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion.
The designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 now. Here it comes. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in next, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
Next to bat for Toronto, George Springer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Biggio will wait on it. One gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss made him reach.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. Lifetime versus this arm. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Biggio is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up steps Don Mattingly. From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home, pulled high in the air out to right field. Biggio makes the play, and the inning is over.
Ladies and
One
gentlemen,
left for the
please
Yankees
join
as
the
they hang on to their
traditional
5-3 lead.
stretch.
Chad Green
please.
will take over on the
Now
mound to
pitching
start
for
the
the
bottom
New
of the
York
7th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, inside.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Dwayne Johnson fouled off. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up is Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down 5-3. And now in the box, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Hit out towards second. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Next up is Lou Gehrig. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering. Low for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
So next to bat will be Mickey Mantle. He grounded out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line. The 2-1 is lined into right center. Base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-3. Mariano Rivera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera. Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 home.
Ball, that's out.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Another 1-2 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here it comes, 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Two pitches fouled away.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Into the box, Austin Matthews, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Down 1 and 1.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the stretch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, man, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
The left fielder,
Aroldis Chapman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 58, Aroldis Chapman.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And a relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 6-4. Pat Hentgen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Jorge Posada slapped hard the opposite way, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Next up, Gio Urshela flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Turned on down the line. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Urshela leads off first with 1 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded to the right. Simeon's there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They still lead it 6-4. Goose Gossage takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this